Hello beautiful friends, welcome back to the channel. So today we have a little bit of a maintenance project that needs to be done. We have our gorgeous heliobore back here, or Lenten rose as it is commonly known, in the corner of our side garden. So this time of the year, what I'm needing to do is I'm needing to come in and I'm needing to trim back all of the foliage from last year so that all of the new growth as well as the blooms that should be coming out here in the next week or two, right on up through past Easter, I need to get that cleaned up just so that they can come out and not attract potentially any slugs and or snails. So if you are somebody that suffers from slugs and snails, the best thing that you can do is make sure to maintain your plants. So let's go on ahead and jump into this maintenance video so I can show you how to do this on your heliobore. And if you've never grown heliobore, I would highly recommend this beautiful flowering plant. It is a beautiful addition in the summer. It's got a lush green foliage, but in the early spring, and even sometimes in some areas in the early to late winter, you will get blooms, and they are just absolutely stunning. They're just beautiful. So if you have never grown a heliobore, I would highly recommend that you look into growing one of these beautiful plants. So let's go on ahead and get this video started. All of this dead foliage that you see right here actually is from growth last year. Now, what I'm going to do is sometimes the stem structure will just naturally pull away. The times that it doesn't, I want to go in and trim it back as far as I possibly can. And then of course, remove out all of the old leaf structure so that we don't attract any slugs or snails to this beautiful plant. Okay friends, now I know what I just did probably seems really extreme based upon the size and circumference that this plant was compared to what it is now, but it's not just important to keep the pests away from this plant, to trim out everything that has any type of damaged leaves. So leaves that even had some green on it like this one, but you can see had some damage on them. I just went on ahead and removed them, primarily because when I got into the center of this plant, as I will show you here in a minute, there's a bunch of new growth, and besides that, there are a bunch of blooms that have actually bloomed. Now the problem with keeping things like that on your plant is sometimes it can actually end up smothering the new growth as well as the blooms, and that's not what we want for our heliobore here. So let me go on ahead and show you what it looks like now and show you what these beautiful blooms look like that I have found in the middle of this plant, which is so exciting to see this time of year. Okay, so as you can see, I have trimmed off a significant amount of the foliage up close here, but there are a ton of new buds, and we even have some flowers that have already fully opened up. Now that they have air circulation, which is also an important factor for this plant, they are probably going to open up here pretty quickly between the airflow and then the sunlight. This whole thing should start taking off within, I want to say, the next week, maybe even less than that. Okay friends, so that's all I've got for you on this video. I hope that you found this video helpful as well as inspiring, and maybe it kind of gave you an idea of something that you can succession plant just to have a little bit of beauty and color during a season when there is definitely way less going on in your garden space, and that is super duper valuable. Also, the pollinators love it. So if you do have some pollinators out this time of the year, I know that we do here, our native bees are out right now. This is going to provide them some food as well. So it also has a side benefit of keeping all of the good bugs happy. Now, I am going to link at the end of this video the video where we were planting this heliobore to begin with, so that you can see the process of planting it if you have any more interest, I guess I should say, in growing this particular plant. And don't forget, if you are looking to start a garden this year, I have a guide. It's called Digging Deep, and in that guide I walk you through exactly what you need to do to grow a high yield, abundant garden space anywhere. So even if you have a small space garden, it is possible to grow a lot of food in a small space, and I walk you through how to do that by unleashing the power of your garden soil. Okay, so I will see you on the next one. As always, keep it simple, natural, and essential. Bye, guys.